Never fails. Oh, it never fails. As soon as I start streaming, your baby Casey upstairs. Meow, 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 meow. Very vocal child. Very vocal indeed. Is YouTube ever gonna load? Oh, my baggage. Hey, sure the thing. Off. Yeah, button. No. All right, sweet. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Lady Draco. Oh, did I share that? God, I forget. In the Discord, I actually finally printed that Pachi duff for you. I gotta fix a couple things, but it's printed. I got around to doing that today. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I know. At least I don't have to share on the Discord anymore. You guys, remember, most everybody that checks out's already here, anyways. So swap it over. Anyways, just gonna kind of work on randomly painting. Yesterday, I primered this guy, and then you'll see here for the face, it's super shiny and looks like a knife. I did my rub and buff here, so it's pretty well dried now. Like, if you touch it, it'll still kind of rub. But good for right now. Also, off screen, I got the membranes in the mouth, detailed and everything. Yeah, I say here he is. Watch out. Problem is, this part didn't want to fit in, so I had to re-drill this. That turned out clean. This also didn't want to fit in the little chainsaw bit. So you'll see around it, I tried to sand it down, but it chipped a little bit. So I'll have to take some epoxy putty. Right? This thing looks dangerous now. I'm going to do the blues on him. I'm hoping to kind of touch up some, kind of get some base colors on the Zillas too while sitting here. First and foremost, I can actually Google exactly its color scheme. I know it's still blue. But I think it's like dark blue with like light blue direct highlights. Oh, it's not quite a blue blue. And I had a really good gif of him doing like the backflip, and it just like had like the colors on it were just. Yeah, it's like this thing here. Doing the flippies. Yeah, that looks pretty blue. Hmm. You know, it's very greenish blue. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, is the internet lagging again? It should be pretty solid on my end. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, it's good. Alright. Seems good on this part. That's all I care about. Okay. So, get these two brushes out. Need to mix some paints. I see none of my stuff for paint. Good times, good times. What I live for. Hunting everything down. See, I think between having two of these, I can remember where the fudge I came from. Asking too much, though. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of this blue. I'm going to have to add some green to it. Actually, I should have cleaned this brush off. This brush would have been I think I got some green hanging out around here somewhere. Oh, so you want the... Okay, so this guy... You just want him red with... or white with red eyes? I can do that. Oh, weather sucks. Try to make our own little teal color. We need it kind of dark and then brighten it back up a bit. I'm actually going to cheat and just use a little bit of primer. Hopefully, we'll get the color that I want. Man, I cannot find anything. Well, anyway. Don't mind me. Just trying to mix some paint. Okay, I can do that. Hopefully, I'll work on yours more tomorrow. I finally found the little Lego pieces. And now that I have enough print supports, I think I could do the rest of the spikes on it. Paper towel. So, hey, there's my cups. They're way over there. New cup, I choose you. Trying to work the rubbing buff off of this real quick. Because it being a bigger brush, I would rather use this one to do the paint with. But I don't want the silver hanging out. Well, the trick is you just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And the same, it's same stuff they use for 3D printing. Well, and it'll get the rubbing buff off the brushes. Like that. No, I can use it for this. So, a little bit of green. A little bit, I mean, I guess a lot of it. There we go. It looks fairly close. Black. Up a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I look forward to seeing it, Ryan. I think the 54 is cool, and I like that it comes with a breath effect, but I really wanted something else other than the 54. I think it's the only thing that's like, it's cool. I like it. I'll probably grab it. But am I like truly that excited about it? Right, so for this part, I kind of gotta disassemble it a little bit. Just seeing a good shot of its face, and it's kind of what I need. Okay, so there's blues around the face. I'll come back to that. Flip that. Need to try it out to get this color on the blades if I can help it. Kind of really hope the person who makes the Zilla file can actually. The only issue, like, I don't like using resin joints and what have you because they're more prone to breaking. Like, honestly, the way that it's done, I think is honestly probably the best way to go about that. Or you want to set it up to be with actual joints. I think you also got to remember too, if you do decide to use the joints, like it's going to up the cost of that thing so much. Hey, where's my little grippers? How's it back here? Oh, it's right here. So I can hold it while I'm trying to paint it. Oh, hair dryer, where'd you go? Painting figures? That would be interesting. Hey, Godzilla King. Oh no, I'm unplugged. Oh yeah, I was charging the baby's thing earlier. Why the heck is things not working right now? There we go. Oh, the Mezco one? So you just gotta like individually, and that is the set. Yeah, as I say, I have like I got some cheap ones, but they're not good. They're not good for this because this thing kind of has a bit of weight to it. But I have some that I use for airbrushing. Oh, there anymore. I was gonna say I didn't even think the set was that expensive to get a hold of anymore. But shoot, when I sold mine, I know I lost some money on that set. But I can understand if you didn't want everybody. Oh, sweet Lord Sonic. It's always exciting getting new figures in. Hey, I'm gonna do this. Well, gonna do this, but I need oh yeah, the stuff's definitely real easy to fix. If I get really quiet, just kind of focusing right now. That's probably the more tedious, restful bit. Here? Inside the joints, I'm not too worried about it being like fully covered, as long as it's got the right tint, and that also protect against scuffing too. Hang out there for a minute. Then we go back to the big brush. Yeah, it's from Gamma Rebirth from the new anime. Although I'm definitely thinking I should probably mix some more paint. I think so excited stuff. Pronounced was over the other day. Working on some videos. Got the new Haya pre-evolve video done. Hopefully I'll get that tomorrow. Worked on that one. We got an X Plus in recently for commission. So we ended up reviewing that before I disassemble and chop up that thing into bits. Jesus, I have silver on my hands from doing the blades. And it's just rubbing on everything now. I was like, why is the paint getting kind of shiny? I don't quite understand. Alright, hopefully that helps a little bit. Good old rubbing alcohol. Yeah. Fix some more. Um, Actually, I have to get some more blue here sometime in the near future because this stuff's starting to run a little low. Funded. Speedily spread it about the figure so I can get the rest of the coverage on here. Getting some joint paint on the joints. Not gonna be a big deal because this is gonna rub right off anyways. Gotta make sure I get all the black spots because we're gonna go over this dry brush just like a little lightly just to brighten the color a bit. Honestly, after seeing that rub and buff on part of it, it kind of looked like that actually wouldn't be too bad. Or at least the color that I'm aiming for this. A little hot, a little hot. Oh, thank you. Ice Dragon. I appreciate it. Oh, doing pretty good. How about yourself? Trying to get some progress on some commissions tonight. Oh, sweet. It was good from hearing from the not stateside fans. Or if you just randomly stumbled across this live stream, I still appreciate you nonetheless. It's hot. Hot stuff. No, I haven't ever ordered anything off Temu, if I'm going to be honest. When I order joints, it's usually off Amazon. Sometimes eBay, depending. Oh no, the glue popped out. Easy fix, but still. I appreciate that, Ragnar. Glad you like the content. I actually do a little wash on this guy. Yeah, Jax didn't really get to do a whole lot with the line. It's kind of sad because some of their stuff was like what they were trying to do at least was solid enough where they have like the monsters and then they come with like broken buildings. But their negative was is some of the stuff didn't scale very well. So even for if you're just collecting King of the Monsters stuff, Like you have a giant Godzilla, you got Ghidorah and Rodan they did 6-inch scale, and everything else is small. And then they did a small Ghidorah to go with the small ones. So like the only Ghidorah that scaled well was you had to get the small ones, the 6-inch small ones to go with the 6-inch Ghidorah. You know, it was just weird, but they looked solid. Honestly, I love Pacific Rim too. So at least the first movie is still probably my favorite giant monster movie. I adore that movie. Second one, not so much. But the second one's still fine. I don't mind the second one, but I don't like love it either. Zero's. I think Zero is a little mean. Also, I have a hard time giving Playmates a 9. Because some of Playmate stuff can be rough. Where's yeah, fix that hand real quick. Which one fun thing about moving everything around the table is you lose everything. Then naughty Steve for not covering his glue cap. Yeah, like 4, like 3-4. I think 3-4 is fine. Like I said, there's a few things. Like the big figure was cool. The 24-inch figures were dope. Like the gigantic Jack specifics were great. Like that alone, I think probably gets it a 4. But the smaller offerings definitely leave something to be desired. Not too bad. Pretty much just been working on stuff today. Setting up some other commissions. Same old, same old. Okay, so now I could probably... This is the button. Slap them back together to kind of get the coloring better down on them. Actually, yeah, the rubber buff actually does look kind of sweet on it. Slapping the head back on. I think it's a little frustrating. I might have to seal this before I can finish working out. Otherwise, every time I touch the silver, it's just going to transfer onto everything else. That's just kind of what the rub and buff do. Well, that's majority-wise what he's supposed to look like. Slap these back on. Where'd the other face go? Don't want to touch anything so I get the stuff kind of rubbed off my hands. Godzilla Kingdom series? What's that? No problem, Ragnar. Well, if you ever get a channel up and running, hit me up. I don't usually mind. Yeah, Berserk's not really the thing you want to bring to school. I'm gonna be honest. Base colors are on. I'll probably let it sit. I'm probably gonna spray it one time just to get the buff the card. I might be able to get away with dry brushing it, but it needs like a little bit of like light blue. Ugh. I just have a light blue. Light blue. This will probably be alright. Journal Alpha's sweet. Journal Alpha's a good choice. Give me my brush. Thanks, Ice Dragon. Actually, funny enough, I'll probably end up doing another one of these on the channel. But the next one I do will be Showa colors. I was actually got contacted by, I don't know if you ever heard of Dope Pope, but he designed the Kaiju Taimon in the new Godzilla X Kong movie. He also does like some of the Titanic creation figures. He's helped modeled those. And he wants one. Well, that's super sweet. I'm pretty excited to do that one. It's one of those, if it didn't look better, I would be really sad. I appreciate it though, because this thing had like the paint job on this thing was already really good to begin with, especially for how basic of a paint job it is was. Oh, you like the Pacific Rim toy ranking? Honestly, it's one of our more popular videos too. I think the alien egg is still the most popular thing. Not mistaken. Hey, PBG. PBG, not PBG. uh, been a minute. Oh yeah, the one with the armor plating. Yeah, I'm digging that. Probably needs to be a little bit more blue on the side. Only about working on these figures. Sometimes you'll start working on it, and you'll be like, yeah, it could be a little bit better. Yeah, that looks great. Big rest of my quite a bit. What do you mean from War of the Gargantuas? Is that what you're talking about? I think a lot of people like a lot of people my age remember them. Younger fans, debatable, but just trying to blend the blue in a little bit so it has more of like a fade into this blue. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those paint jobs that's gonna be like a little bit hopping back and forth the coloring that I want. Now that I did the fade, now it's like, it's probably a little too much. A little bit of dry brush to kick that down a little bit. I'll blend that blue a little bit better. Take a little bit of this. The tippy top a little bit with it. Pretty good to kind of have this nice glow along the top here. I like that. Uh, eh. Hey, you can tell me something if you want. Oh, on the Haya versus Monster Arts comment, I personally, I'm still more of a Monster Arts guy. Well, I think Haya is definitely winning on the MonsterVerse front. What I've seen so far does not, at least of the Toho offerings, doesn't really sway me away from them with the 91 figures. But they still look cool. Okay, I think I'm going to call that good for today. Get some photos. See if he doesn't mind the color scheme. We'd be best friends. I'll be honest, I don't know about that. Because I don't honestly know you. Also, you mentioned you're 10. It'd be kind of weird to be best friends with a 10-year-old. But still, I appreciate you. And definitely, if you want to stick around with the chat, then I don't mind talking to you there either. Also, why is my laptop not plugged in? Weird. Alright, well anyways, I'm going to call that good for the stream anyway, so you can help us defeat those Kaijis by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys, like you about the day, what channel donate, greatly would appreciate it. Also, if you guys like to pick up some Haya, speaking of the Hayas, pick up for yourself, link in the description for CaucusToys.com. You can save off your order with code SteveCaucus at checkout. Save 6%.